is our entrance where everybody comes and goes from the beginning of our school day, which starts at 8, to the end of our school day at 3.
Hello, my name is Roger Fasting, principal at Fremont Academy of Engineering and Design, and we're going to take a look at our facilities and also some of the programs of support and enrichment that we offer for our students.
Right here, this building is our attendance office / counseling's office as you walk further in.
This is our counselor's office where we can find all of our helpful counselors.
So this is one of the gates that is the entrance to the school where kids can come to the area which is in the center, and as you can see there's also a basketball court where all the kids like to play sports, or as you can see there's PE going on right now.
Here at Fremont, this is our east side parking. Students, staff come here, park their cars, drop off, pick up too.
This is a PE and sports field.
Welcome to our student store. Would you like to purchase anything?
Chalkboard area where students get to express their creativity through events and competitions. We've recently finished our Halloween competition, but some of the students' work over the past years will be included in this video.
So this is a mural that one of our students had created years ago.
And it expresses what Fremont is all about.
This is a lunch area where kids can get their food and hang out and socialize and eat outside as well.
This is our engineering area where all of our engineering classes are at. With having these engineering classes here all together, it helps students bring out their creativity side and their critical thinking, which helps them create these amazing innovations.
Welcome to our Fremont Academy Library.
Of course.
This is our engineering classroom. This is our engineering space continued. A little room in the middle with lots of tools. There's our drones, codable, wearable technology, and then the makerspace design room. For engineering, we have over 20 3D printers on campus that students use frequently.
You get a break. Notice that we're going to put the month. Project managers, you're responsible for this page. Okay, and the month is November. And we will meet 4 times this month. Well, probably 3. And you'll put the date of our meeting each time. And at the bottom, you'll see how you get your grades for those. Okay? 98% of all teams will meet Monday through Wednesday and get the A+, because there's no reason not to.
This is one of our science classrooms.
Since with the multi-time map, you can like get a main topic.
Okay, so why did you choose
All right, we are here with the National College Resources Foundation, also known as the Movement, a program which supports Fremont Academy. So I'd like for them to introduce themselves and share about who they work with and what type of activities they do.
All right, so my name is Sebastian Laguna. I'm a co-coordinator with Samantha, and I support the ELD kids at Fremont, the newcomer program, essential to that. I'm in the Math 1 classes and coordinating events on site at Fremont.
I'm Sammy. I am also a core coordinator. I work specifically with ELD students and 8th grade math classes. Go ahead.
Hi, I'm Delia. I also help with ELD, but I'm mainly in the English classes, so with 7th graders and 10th graders.
Hi, my name is Ashley. I'm also supporting ELD students. I work with a wide range of grades, 8th grade, 11th graders, 12th graders in English language and mathematics.
Hi, I'm Samia. I work exclusively with the Math 1 classes, so more so with our 8th and 9th and 10th graders. I also help out with STEAM, so for any students that are interested in science, technology, engineering, aerospace, art, and math, I also hold those programs after school, middle school as well.
All right, so in addition to the in-class supports, what are some of the other activities and events that we provide for our students?
We also do after-school tutoring from 3 to 4, Monday through Thursday, and then we also offer workshops for college applications. And then we also offer online tutoring for students who can't make it through the time period of 3 to 4. And then what else? We also have a sports program as well. And like Samia mentioned, we also do STEAM, and we also hold special events for students.
Yeah, like movie nights, paint nights, and fun things to get to know.
Esports.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right, and what have you noticed since the beginning of the school year, August, September, up until now? What have you noticed about the students and just their well-being?
I think it's gotten better. I think everybody was kind of nervous coming back during COVID, but now it seems like students are more relaxed and ready to enjoy the school and enjoy the activities that the school has to offer.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I definitely agree with that, because working with the newcomer program and ELD students, I noticed that in the first few weeks they were very shy, very intimidated, but then later on we really did open up. Most of our tutoring students are from ELD classes, so we do see a huge turnout from them, and I really see them putting in the effort and just, you know, overall taking advantage of the resources we do have to offer. So I really noticed the difference between now and then.
All right, and who are you once again?
For the movement.
All right, thank you all for that. All right, we are here with one of our wonderful community partners, Just Us for Youth, and I'll let them share a little overview of the services they provide for our students.
Hello everyone, thank you for letting us make this quick video. I want to share with you a little bit of our On Point program, which is what Christian and I are going to be doing on campus. On Point is a three-pronged program. We focus on restorative justice and we focus on SEL, social emotional learning. We provide intervention to a multitude of students that have need for support. And typically we're focusing on that tier 3, the highest tier, highest promise student is what I say, instead of highest risk. So we have restorative circles, restorative justice circles. We create community for them, and we use curriculum to help them to heal through trauma. And then we also develop character and leadership along the way. We feel that these high promise tier 3 students are the key to community and campus revitalization, and that's why we invest so deeply in them. And then we also have one-on-ones. So some students require, they need to build rapport, we need to earn their trust, and that's a safe environment to kind of share. And our mentors do that, and we have a rhythm and a cycle and a strategy as to when and how. And then we also provide in-class support, but it's focused on positive behaviors. So it's not like academic focused, it's more like, hey, we want to step into the classroom, model for you how to behave and how to respect and how to have good character. And then we support them, affirm them, encourage them, and sometimes redirect them as we're in the classroom as well. So we've been doing this for many years, and we're happy to continue partnering with Fremont. We have a long-time relationship, a long-term relationship, and we've seen great reward and fruit of the work here. So I want Christian to just share a little bit about his heart and what he does with students.
So I just want to say I'm pretty grateful being under Eric's wing. Just want to give like a little quick background. I actually just got hired. I've been about a month and a half into the job. Fremont is actually going to be my permanent site for the remaining of the school year. I'm pretty glad, pretty excited to get the ball rolling here. So like Eric said, the facets of the program, running group, one-on-ones, in-class support. So that's what I will be doing here, taking that restorative mindset when I do that. Like he said, at promise, and kind of swaying away from that negative connotation of at risk, which is the whole mentality that we have here. From my heart, just like speaking to the audience, it's a really good program. I'm pretty grateful that I got hired to the organization. Just right off the bat, like everything that they do, it's all about the youth empowerment. They're the future, so why not invest in the ones who need a bit more guidance and a bit more a push, a bump, other than the ones who are a bit more well off. Some of us need some of us need a bit more guidance, and those are the ones that we're targeting, so they develop into positive, mature adults.
All right, thank you. All right, we are here with Stephanie Rios, who works with Pomona College, the Draper Center, and they do a variety of outreach with various schools, including Fremont Academy. So if you could just share a little bit about your program and your work with our school, sort of the history of it and how it's evolved to the point where it is now.
Yes. As Mr. Fasting shared, the Draper Center has been definitely a strong partner here at Fremont Academy. My personal role here at the Draper Center is to manage the educational outreach programs, specifically highlighting today Next Level, Pomona Partners, and also LAKES, which is a leadership engagement in gender and sexuality. Two of these programs, which is Next Level and LAKES, focus really in supporting the high school students, providing a mentorship, building community, but also building independent character building with the students. So in regards to the LAKES program, our college students work with the GSA program here at Fremont Academy and provide an opportunity for students who identify as queer individuals that are either out to their families or not out, to create a safe space to have those conversations about the queer experience, but also providing a realistic opportunity for them to see how can they claim spaces in the college experience as well. In addition to Next Level, the main focus there is working with high school students currently in the 9th grade and continue to have the conversation outside of the classroom about college bound, but really trying to start to explore what is the fit, what is the feel for the student to feel successful, but to start to have those conversations with mentors that are currently going through their experiences that they will experience in the future as well. College students come to Fremont Academy once a week, typically on Fridays, and
And what's great on our side from the Draper Center is that our college students have the opportunity to leave the campus and get involved in the community as well. So it's a mutual experience for college students and high school students, but really providing mentorship mutually as well. The high school students to the college students and the college students to the high school students. And through these experiences, they're building confidence, leadership, teamwork, but also communication in a safe environment as well. And lastly, our longest partnership is Pomona Partners. It's been around for 25 years in a partnership with Fremont Academy, and it's really a non-academic program that develops leadership amongst middle school students 6th through 8th grade. It's also a weekly experience. We have about 15 to 10 volunteers that come from Pomona College here to Fremont Academy, and we do diverse activities that focus again in development, leadership, team building, so on and so forth. These three programs have been a very strong signature at the Draper Center, but also here at the Fremont Academy, because it's important for us to continue to create a presence that our college students are here to be supporting mentors for these individuals, but also it's a great way of a reflection for the high school students and middle school students to see that people like them that come from the same communities, that come from the same cultures or ethnic backgrounds are also attaining their higher education in different ways. So thank you, Fremont Academy, for giving us the opportunity to be here as a partner, and we look forward to continue to strengthen our partnership with you as well. Partnership with Fremont Academy is through the PACE program, which is called the Pomona College Academy for Youth Success. In this program, our goal is to help students enroll in highly selected colleges like Pomona College, and the way that we support them is by selecting current 9th graders, and when they apply to the program, if selected, they get to experience a small liberal arts college experience on our campus. Every summer they stay there for 4 weeks, in addition to support during the academic year. So through this partnership, we have currently 3 students at Fremont Academy that we have been mentoring at different levels in the 10th, 11th, and 12th grade. So right now, our current senior, Andrea Rodriguez, is currently applying to college and will be enrolling in hopefully one of the Fremont colleges as well.
All right, thank you so much. All right, we're here with our engineering department chair, Mr. Scott Lukesh, and Dr. Janice Hudgings from Pomona College. They've had a long time partnership, and I'd like for them to talk a little bit about how it got started and how it's evolved over time.
All right, I'm Scott Lukesh, and I engineering department chair. I've been teaching engineering here at Fremont for over 10 years, I co-founded the Feminere program, which is 9th through 12th grade girls with Cal Poly Pomona's engineering department, and that was about 8 years ago. And since then, we started with just our class, my own class of 24 girls, and there's now thousands of Feminers and hundreds of schools, so it's really grown since then. It's been great. And along the way, I met Janice, and we have been partnering with Fremont and Pomona College.
So the partnership involves my class from Pomona College comes down to the Fremont Academy once a week and works with the Femineers and Scott, and we work on some sort of complex electronics project, usually typically involving a microcontroller like Arduino or Raspberry Pi, and each year we make it so hard on ourselves and shake it up to a new project. So my own personal favorite was when we did the drones. I mean, swarm bots.
We did swarm bots with Arduino things with wheels and Arduinos, and that was, they talked to each other with Bluetooth and all kinds of other systems. It was really, really neat. We did our first project was a near space weather balloon, where we did a whole package with Arduino and all kinds of sensors, and then struggled to go and find that in the Joshua tree. That was exciting. So we've done a Raspberry Pi activity, and really neat, probably my favorite, was a wearable technology one. Things like jackets that have all kinds of colors on them that go to the music or temperature, all different kinds of things the students did.
There was that the piano.
Yeah,
there was just gloves.
Yeah, gloves to play
Air
music.
Piano,
Yeah, and they would play like saxophone. They could change. It was really cool. And this year, we are doing drones. And so we have indoor drones. We're in fact today having a drone limbo competition in which they're flying up a ramp and below a bar, and they're coding. And the great thing from my point of view, the great thing about this program is that I have Feminiers over these years who have pushed to get into one of the Pomona colleges because of this, and several that are now in Pomona colleges, Claremont colleges, and it really gives my students a chance to see the real world of college and how it's accessible to them, and what they need to do to get there, which is not easy.
All right, and then Dr. Hutchins, could you talk a little bit about, right before COVID pandemic started, we were expanding a summer internship project. Can we just share a little bit about that and kind of how that evolved and how that went during that time?
Yeah, my second or third year of working with Scott, a couple of his Feminiers approached me and asked whether they could work at my research lab for the summer. So they did that, and it was enough of a success that the next year, there must have been a dozen Feminiers wanted to do the same thing. So I ended up recruiting some of my colleagues, all of whom do research in the summer with undergrads. And we had, I don't know, it was more than a dozen.
It was 20, 25. Our final, the year before the COVID summer. Yeah, it was just, and they were doing biology, chemistry, and psychology, and your physics.
Yeah. They were on campus for maybe 8-ish weeks in all these different labs, and we also tried to meet with them every Monday and just sort of work on some college life kind of skills. Everything from resume writing to like how do you pick what college you want to go to, those kinds of things. It was a ton of fun.
Yeah, and it was it wasn't like they went there for an hour. They were there all week for 8 weeks. So they really got to see the world, and they were so excited. They loved the labs. They loved the other professors. They were just, everything about that was, I mean, it was becoming probably the best thing we were doing at that moment, and we'll see. Get back to it sometime.
All right, so thank you very much for sharing your program overview, and we look forward to what's coming up next. Thank you.
Thank you.
That's why we dropped it down 0.5.
Yeah, we think it works on that one. This is the one that does not work.
There you go. Nice. Oh, beautiful.